Blessings and strength again. This is Keith, excuse me, of Healing Earth Remedies with the Rising Arawak Moors Nation. Yes, I want to just talk about manifestations a little bit. See, a lot of people been asking about stuff like that, manifestations and, how do you manifest? And now, you must understand that a lot of these things start with a mindset. Everything starts with your mind, you know. So even when it comes to manifesting stuff and things like that, you have to understand that you have your thought process. Before you manifest anything, you think about it, right? Think about what you actually want. You see, because remember, you have the ability to manifest everything that you desire. You in the realms of will and desire. So if you will it, you could manifest it. You see, now the problem is that a lot of you be trying to manifest things that you don't believe or feel that you truly deserve or that it's possible or things like that. You put, in other words, you put limitations on your or doubt and your very manifestations that you trying to create. So if you don't believe it or don't feel that it's possible, what will make you think that the universe is going to just say, well, hey, you don't believe it when you're the commander of it, you know, so I'm going to give it to you. It doesn't work that way. You know, you have to know that what you manifesting is on its way, you know, and so on and so on. So instead of asking, command it, you know. You command the universe. You are master of the universe, master of the universe, So command it, you know. Don't say, don't be timid. In other words, you have the power. Use it. If you don't use it, it weakens. It's like a muscle, you know what happens to your muscles when you don't exercise it, and so on and so on. But when you do exercise it, it becomes easier. The weight that you're lifting becomes easier because you're built for it, So don't expect things when your mind is not set to receive those things. That's like having a $1 million check without a bank to cash it in. You know, you have access to the infinite source. But if you don't know that, and have the deposit ready, have somewhere ready to receive this deposit, or have the mind set to receive what you're asking for, you're not gonna get it, you know. And it's not that you're doing something wrong per se. Just think about what you're doing, you know. So, for example, let's say that you manifesting now. Another thing, a lot of people like to, oh, let me win the lottery. I want $10,000. You know, all of that is fine and dandy, but is that really what you want? You know, ask yourself, what is the feeling that I am looking for with this thing that you perceiving to bring happiness? So when you asking for $10,000, for example, what feeling are you looking for when you get this 10,000? You see, now when you calculate the feeling, now you could invoke the command, you know, because now it's not the tool per se, it is the destination that you're looking for, So you want happiness, so you command happiness, and the universe will give you all the tools necessary for that happiness. But when you limit yourself and say, well, okay, man, I want to win $10,000, I want the lottery, I want this and that, you shut off 90% of your possibilities, probably even more, So stop doing that. Now is the time for y'all to start manifesting your will on earth as it is in your heavens. You see, you have been given this day to do so, you know. So start by manifesting your daily bread. How about that? Start simple, but at the same time, exercise it, practice it. You see, because practice and repetition is what's really going to drive in, you know, the commonality of it, you know. So this is where now, do it. Test yourself, Don't be afraid to ask the universe and or God or whatever you want to call it, ask for things. I mean, Ask. How else would you know? You know, don't defeat yourself before you even try by saying, oh no, this is not possible. And then on top of it, when you have the media pumping a lot of crazy stuff in your mind, you know, that's going to add to the distractions and stuff that's going to counter your requests, you know. So if you vibrating, this is why I keep saying to raise your vibrations. You see, because when you raise your vibrations, that allows you to rise above the foolishness that's going on to bring you down. It is designed to bring you down. Now, the problem is, look how hard a lot of you have worked over the last few months to raise your vibrations, and then you allowing a media to get into your mind to undo all that you have worked so hard to achieve over the last few months, mentally, spiritually, you know, by simply what? Tuning into bullshit. Cut it out. You're not hurting anybody but yourself. Trust and believe me when I tell you that. You are hurting yourself, because then that reality becomes yours because it takes over you. It consumes you, you know. So whatever you see projected, you will start projecting it because you have absorbed it. And whatever virus you absorb in your computer, you will project in your monitor, which is called life. Okay? So please, guys, understand what I'm telling you, man, because, you know, you can't keep doing the same stuff and expecting different results, man. You become the insane one after a while. You know, if you know the media is toxic, why absorb it? Why pay attention to it? You know, look how long we've been telling y'all, man, that stuff don't even give it any energy. It's not real. Raise your vibrations. Now you're seeing that it's a big hoax. As a matter of fact, they shut that down very quickly by what? Publishing some nonsense about some racism and this and that. And how do you know that's the agenda? What do they say? White cop, African American male. So you already know they're planting in your mind division once again to bring you back down into that realm of fuckery. My people, stop it. Stop it. Stop being puppet bitches. Okay? Because it's not serving you well. It did never serve you well. And it never will serve you well. So stop being an emotional puppet bitch for the media. Okay? Raise your consciousness. Stop playing games with yourself. You are holding yourself back. You are standing in your own way. You must change that, you know, and stop apologizing for being who you are. The sun does not apologize for being hot or being what it is, you know. So stop apologizing for being what you are and just be it. Master your craft, perfect your skills, become so good at what you do that you become the shit, so to speak, you know. So I'm telling y'all this because this is that time, people. This is the time to raise your consciousness and vibrate in what you came to the planet to do. Do it now. Now. Stop delaying. If you good at business, get your businesses going. If you're good at cooking, god damn it, cook. You know? If you're good at teaching, teach. But do it for yourself and your people. Uplift people in the process. You know, this is the time for that. This is the time to be uniting. Uniting. You know, coming together. You know, focusing on our common unities so we could build back our communities. Okay? So on that note, enough respect to everybody. You know, you could find us on YouTube. Our channel is Healing Earth Remedies with Brother Keith. Then you could find us on Instagram at Healing Earth Remedies. You could also email us, healingearthremedies@gmail.com. You can also visit our website, book consultations, order products, and much more at healingearthremedies.com. Okay? Y'all keep your vibrations raising. Keep it high. Rise above the foolishness. Do not be influenced by external fuckery. Brother Keith, Healing Earth Remedies, Rising Arawak Moors Nation. Enough respect, guidance, and protection to all. Peace.